You and Craig have shown me no end to kindness. I'll do all in my power to recover my memories and return the favor in whatever way I can. Craig has good tidings for you. Good news, everyone! I mean, everybody! Taynor here has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular, he says, he's eager to discuss with the two of us. Tell us, lad, what is it? Tell us, lassie, what is it? As time goes by, memories of my earlier days return to me piece by piece. Nyelbert and I were born to members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magic arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space. Ah! A portal to other worlds which they could summon forth beasts of great power. Nyelbert and I were chosen to participate in the research. Summoning great beasts from beyond our world? You're a mage, Ishnai. Is that even possible? Perhaps he speaks of Void Scent. Void Scent? Never heard of them, but I'll take that answer as a yes. Mage come up with the damnedest ideas, eh? And yet I don't understand. Why would they use two young boys for such a dangerous experiment? Untapped potential? The beasts our masters sought to summon reside in planes most distant from our own. Reaching across great distances requires a tremendous store of innate ethereal power. And so our masters set about to breed the perfect mage. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another in hopes they would bring forth children theretofore unheard of magical aptitude. Finally, they succeeded. And so you were born in Nyelbert. Indeed, even before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to breach the boundaries between worlds. We practiced these spells day after day, night after night, for what seemed like an eternity. At long last, we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. And you got yanked in. Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into a hollow of my own creation. Then there I remained trapped, alone and adrift in an empty void, until Ishnai called me back to this world. Alas, over a century has passed since that fateful day. That's one thing I still don't understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it you have not aged even a whit? It's between time and space. Time is within the between time and space. I cannot say for certain, but I remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds. I want to... No Kingdom Heart reference. No Kingdom Heart reference. A place that exists beyond time and space. You just need a gummy ship to get through. Sorry, they're there. Sorry. Gummy. It's possible that the risk exists out of time, current concept of time, then all too possible that even seconds spent in the empty pocket could correspond to the months, years, or decades in our world. So you've returned to us just as you were that day, even while over a century has passed for the rest of us. But why didn't Nyelbert save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening another portal to the void where you were trapped? I fear it would be close to impossible. Opening the portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did requires all of our energies to be focused in unison. So in losing you, not only did Nyelbert lose his friend, he lost his only chance about saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand. Fear not, I have good news, everyone! I do believe I've managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I just might be able to seal up the hollows that Phineas is so enjoys summoning. What do you say, friends? Shall I give it a try? I wonder if Phineas is kind of like how with the Lamet is instinctually opening it up, trying to find Tainor here. Kind of a way that Lamet was resurrecting those poor dwarves. Ho, that's music to my ears, but let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time you tried to use this magic, there were some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting Phineas in the Artis. We must let us meet outside the village, where Tainor can test out his magic safe from harm. Hi, Natasha. I like. Too bad it doesn't completely have the hair you can do, which makes me sad. But I like it. Neros' bottom varsity skirt. That you have to actually buy, right? Not that I should say much, because I do have this skirt here. That was bad. Aura has the closest. Yeah, I wish they had more hairstyles. Like, long hairstyles. I don't know, her skirt is pretty tight. Wonder what the world could look like in those days before the flood. I suppose we could ask the boy. I mean, since I can see the past, I could probably tell you too. Wicked White, you did it, lad! Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor to keep the portal open for more than a few moments. No, I would need further training before I can face. Phase 2, I wonder. Phineas! Where the hell did that bastard come from? Behind us. Why are you looking mad? Damn it all, I'm too close. I can feel it pulling me in. Try running instead of... No, Nyelbert, these are my friends. You mustn't hurt them. Yeah, close that black hole, why don't you? Close the hole. Close the hole. Hole not for children. This isn't good. The cave's completely sealed off the tunnel behind us. We have no recourse but to press on without our companions. You heard her. What'll it be? I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would care to take the lead? Ah, spare me your japes. You have no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I made a promise to my companions. A promise I mean to keep. I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. If Brandon and Ray were here too, the second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us. Now, Celia, let's not forget who our true foe is here. Lament, you're certain if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease? Oh, this is before she took off her helmet. According to the miners, the beasts were first sighted on the same day before the tremors began. Its very presence sucking the mountain dry of its aether. We dwarves know the caves as well as we know our own bodies, trust me. And I suppose we best make short work of it before everything comes crashing down. Hey, where do you think you're going? Nothing like elves also being bloodline supremacists and, elitists, like, say, Ishgard to some degree. In this world, too. My apologies. I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own. See? Smartasses! All of them! Think yourself clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think that you can field the beast without our aid. Answer me this. Why are you so intent on claiming the bounty for your own? The bounty? Why indeed. At any rate, unless you've mind to stand around here all day, all here until we all get crushed, we best be moving on, yes? Finally, something we can agree on. So I have a proposal. Let's say we band together until our battle here is won. The tremors grow stronger, and no doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let us vanquish the enemy with our combined strength, and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Until the battle is won, then. After that, I go my own way, except you don't, because, you know, main protagonist energy this himbo has. Once you get captured in its, you know, gravity, you ain't leaving. Oh god. In the coming battles, you'll fight as Nyelbert. Your ages most welcome, Nyelbert. Let us short work of the beast and take our leave of this place while we still can. Indeed. You know, the reason why I'm playing as a red fucking mage is so I don't have to play as a black fucking mage. No, that uses all of it. Okay. Relive Nyelbert's and Edbert's initial. Come Nyelbert. We'll draw our first attack. It seems we're not the only ones stuck in here, eh? I have a bad feeling about this. I mean, Lament, as a fellow healer... Don't say that any louder. That one's mine, Sylvia, take the friends. Too bad this is one... I mean, it's strong, but I mean, I don't have... a black mage this high, so I can't really count, but it's not a multi-enemy thing. What is this? It leads deeper within. Really should have asked for a map. No, it had been much use after the cave-ins. Trudon! Y'all keeping up? Are my elfish long legs keeping you from keeping up with me? Also, ears. Everything about me's longer. Also, take that as you will. Not working. Cat. Well, aren't you a big boy? Yes, he is a big boy. This is I look away, cat. And then I find my character on the ground. See, this is why you shouldn't let me do this. Still think you could manage on your own, mage? Perhaps. It would have been more of a struggle than I expected. Oh, Minotaur. Ishnai and Gravity. That's him. He's the one who drinks the mind's aether. Alright, let's pull this oversized bull out to pasture. Sivia, Limette, Nyelbert with me. My magic are yours for now. All enemies nearby. Cool. Attraction to being one with the floor? Yes. Falling from great heights to be with the floor? Yes. Was I really far away from him? Okay, I feel stupid. Okay. I didn't realize... that I hadn't put the... True self emerges, granting strict beyond his limits in the coming... Yeah. Didn't realize that my limit break was not in the general area that I could... Alright, tanks be tanks. Zoom out enough. Banter, quips, let's go. Wait, hit that again. Oi! Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Cat. Ah. Come on! Let Ray come back so we can do this quicker! Yeah! Eventually we'll get there. Hi! Sorry. No, that's done. Can't keep out longer. Strike with all your strength. Woo! And then he dies. Everybody celebrates. We've done it. Now to find ourselves a way out. Yeah, everything seems safe. The trembles continue, but why? The fiend has been vanquished, and the Aethers returned to the mountains. We were wrong. No, it was not the creature itself that was causing the quakes. Ah, yes, the crystal courses with nigh conceivable power. A vast wellspring of aether accumulated over the agents. Yes, the beast was but a hungry creature drawn here by the stone, as was I. You had no interest in the bounty at all. All along. The stone has been left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of aether it houses now is so vast and overwhelming, it threatens to bring down the entire mountain. For how many years have I searched for it? This precious relic could afford me the power I needed to save my friend. You need to take the stone from this place? But then, what will happen to the mountain? What do you think? If the aether is not returned to the earth, it is but a matter of time until the mine collapses. The miners who live at the foot of the mountain, countless lives will be lost. There's no time. What can we do? Taynor, my friend. Damn it! Damn it all! The tremors have stopped. Taynor, pray forgive me. I promise you, as long as I walk this earth, I shall never, ever give up hope. Oh, look! He's part of the gang now! He's been chosen as the Sailor Scout, or whatever! Power Ranger! The stone was yours. The stone is yours to do with you please. And you still chose the fate of many over that of your friend. In return for your sacrifice, I would make you an offer. Come with us and let us join you in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer isn't an easy one, but I dare say you strike me as the sort who just might enjoy it, you know, masochist as you are. So what say you? We'll travel the realm together and lend our strength to whatever unfortunate souls we encounter along the way. And who knows, before you know it, we might stumble upon a way to rescue your Tainor. I would like that very much. Betrayer, betrayer, betrayer. They aren't making this subtle, are they? Tainor, forgive me. I may have failed you today, but mark my words. As long as I walk this land, I will not abandon hope. I will find a way to bring you back to us. But today, I find myself in the company of new companions, and for now, I must lend them my strength as they lend me theirs. Ishnai, are you alright? I mean, I'm okay. I'm here. Worry not. Phineas is long gone. I launched a few arrows in its direction while it was distracted by Tainor's spell, and it just stole away. Anyhow, I'm glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come now. It's time to hurry back to Sulk before the bastard has a change of heart and comes back for us. Back and forth, back and forth. Could be that Nyelbert came back for me? You really gave us a scare back there, clutching your head in pain with a deadly sin eater in plain sight. Let me guess, you had another one of your visions, didn't you? I know! It's horrifying, isn't it? White, take me. So that's how Nyelbert and Ardbert met up. It goes to show that in times of crisis, even the bitterest of rivals can turn fast friends. Now let's see if I have this straight. Nyelbert made it his life's mission to save Tainor here. Knowing that his energies wouldn't suffice, he went in search of a relic that would afford him the etheric power needed to reach beyond this world. And deep in the mines that day, he found it. Yet in the end, he decided to sacrifice the stone and his own cause to save the lives of countless innocents who had called the mountain home. And so did he take his first step down the path of a hero, a warrior of light. That's why he came back to this place. Why he still summons the Hollows as he did so many years ago. Aye, there could be no doubting it. Even now that he's become a sinner, bereft of memory, reason, and any sense of his own actions. The ghastly cell of what was once Nyelbert still hunts the wastelands, searching for a way to bring back his old friend. I only knew him as a child, and the whole idea of sin eaters and warriors of light, it was all so new to me. Even as the pieces came together, I could not truly believe that Nyelbert and this Phineas were one and the same. But when our gazes met, standing there out there in the wastes, in an instant, I knew without question that this was my friend. A friend who had been searching for me for all these years. At last, I know what I must do. I must stop Phineas and that is my dear friend may finally find peace. Together we can do this. Thank you, my friends. In the battle, I was able to push Phineas's hollow away from Surig for only a short distance. With more training, I'm certain I can close them up entirely. After all, we've already seen from you. After all we've seen from you, I have no reason to doubt you. If you're game, so are we. Good. I'll just show up like 5 seconds later, and you'll be ready to go. Finally, some cause for hope, eh? But still, we must exercise caution. The last time the boy worked his magic, our foe showed up faster than you can say Phineas. While this might be a simple coincidence, the likelihood is nigh that the casting of the spell itself summons the Sin Eater to us. You'd better avoid casting any similar incantations until we're prepared for the final confrontation. I want you to stay close for now. Devote yourself to your studies and hone your skills to whatever degree you can safely in the safety of the village. In the meantime, Ishnai and I will redouble our training efforts as well. Yeah, I will do absolutely nothing unless I'm like in the hyperbolic time chamber 5 seconds. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the hollows, it would come down to our firepower versus our foes. We must be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. I was just talking to Craig when I had a thought. If Nyelbert's regrets truly live on in Phineas, might I not be able to reach him somehow, to convince us to leave us in peace? The words barely bereft my mind before he shot me a glare that pierced me like a dagger. Expect reason or mercy from a Sin Eater, and it would be the death of you. Though it may have the form of a man, its mind is that of a beast that only lives to feed on our flesh. It would seem I was a bit too idealistic. Clearly I still have much to learn about this world. Yeah, I definitely wasn't a Sin Eater. Anyways, Tator's training day. That look in your eyes, yes, I can see it. See that you've gained much strength since last we met 5 seconds ago. You'll pleased to hear that Tator has managed to make the steady progress in his training as well. The boy believes he has regained much of the knowledge and skill he possessed before getting sucked into that pocket of time and space. An admirable feat, considering it was not too long ago he could scarcely remember his own name. Yeah, about 10-20 minutes ago. And yet there is one aspect of his training that is yet to be addressed. Put it simply, the boy lacks experience in battle. To work the magic necessary to seal up the hollows, I must maintain perfect focus and clarity of mind. If the battle with Phineas is my first, I fear my concentration will be disrupted all too easily. And so I thought I'd take the boy out into the wilds, that he might accumulate himself to the battlefield, and further hone his command of magic in the process. And yet we must keep a wide berth of the desert, were we to encounter Phineas before we were fully prepared, the results would be disastrous. And so I propose we go on excursions of sorts. And would you be willing to accompany us? I believe there's much a boy can learn from your example. You mean my flair? Excellent. Then let us make for Lakeland. The beasts of the forest and Lost Shepherd should provide us a fair challenge for the lad. I don't think I have flying there yet. God damn it. No. Actually, might be quicker. what's the highest that a blue mage can be now? No, I'm gonna check a bread, but I like a mini. It's, I mean, food's food. Hey, you still not sure? Okay. This outfit was a gift from Craig. Do you think it suits me? Oh, you're adorable looking! Oh my goodness! I can put your cheeks! I mean, I'm not distracted. Looks like a little gentleman there. Ah, there she is. Now shall we get down to hum? Is something the matter? How do you like my new clothes, Ishnai? Not only are they stylish, why, I can feel the power welling up from deep within me. They were a present from Craig. Isn't he the best? Yeah, he's a good big brother. It was a simple investment, nothing more. We must seize every possible advantage if we hope to triumph over our foe. But enough idle chit-chat. We have work to do, Ishnai. I would ask you to begin setting an example for the boy. Show him precisely how you conduct yourself in battle. We can't very well toss him into the Wolverines all on his own, now can we? I mean, not like that didn't happen to me or anything. Sure, so why don't you get out there and hunt one down for us? Taynor, watch carefully and let Ishlai show you how it's done. I mean, first you get a Deadpool. Or a Jean Grey. Or a list of other bad jokes to go along with that. Nice work, friend. If you have any further advice for the boy, please share it with him. My advice is, pray return to the waking sands. That was incredible! The sheer destructive power of your spells, the way you seamlessly weaved one incantation after the next, everything! But tell me, what would you say is the most important thing a mage should keep in mind while doing battle with a fearsome foe? Location, location, location. Casting your spells in proper sequence is the key. And location, location, location. Especially with red mages. Not as much as... I don't know. I don't play black mages enough to make it... but of course. Thank you, Ishnai. Unless you're into it, Lone Wolf. Thank you, Ishnai. I would endeavor to put everything I have learned to you... learned from you into practice. Well, here goes nothing. I think I will. I mean, yeah, let's say, if you're into temperature play, have at it. Well, I mean, if it's not that strong a fireball, drat, where do I? No, that's not curses. Just stay still so I can hit you already. Steady now. Don't let the enemy fluster you. Keep your focus. Right, focused. You're a feisty one, aren't you? Ow, that's smarts. Good thing red mages can heal. Gah, I've seen enough of this. Me over here with popcorn. I have a question on where you got the rubber hammer. And maybe we should have started on something smaller. Forgive me, my friend. I was beginning to fear for the boy's dignity, if not his life. That's what she said. Yeah, I mean, you have to start somewhere. Oh dear, that didn't go nearly as well as I hoped. I mean, it's a start. Don't get so down on yourself, lad. I should have jumped in the way... I shouldn't have jumped in the way I did. I dare say you were starting to get the hang of it there at the end. I thought it would be a simple enough task to follow Ishnai's lead, but when that savage creature stared me down, I was too flustered to put what I learned into practice. Indeed, it's not the strength of your magic that's the issue here. You simply must learn to compose yourself. What do you think, Ishnai? Are there any other words of wisdom you might want to offer me? See, the thing is, with practice comes confidence, so practice. Practice, 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 practice. Thank you. I'm sure you're right. I can't allow my foe to break my concentration like this. Anyhow, let me try once more. This time it'll go better. I promise you. Of course. Just let me go get some popcorn. Let me go get some popcorn, please. I need the movie theater level popcorn bucket here. I love that I'm just here. Yes, the boy will be fine. I must stay my hand. You want to big bro him. I did it! The battle's won! See, this is why I should never be a fucking teacher. Now that's how you wallop a Wolverine. Well done, lad. I'm proud to be here for your first victory. You're far too kind. I couldn't have done it without you, and Ishnai here to show me the way. You have my thanks. You know, the last person that I had train under me ended up, you know, leaving, you know, becoming a dragon. And basically leaving behind everything she knows and loves. But don't let up now, boy. You must keep battling until all you've learned becomes second nature. Now, are you ready? The boy fights with awareness and composure. I do believe he's earned himself a respite, and some more worthy opponents next time around. Pant, pant. That was rather more difficult than I expected, and yet, thanks to you and, Keurig, I feel I can hold myself on the battlefield now. I'd have to agree. The way you make short work of that last critter, I'd say it's time we find you a more worthy foe. Let us return to Mort Soak and plot our next course of action. Hey, I haven't had as much problems with... Like I said, for those who came in later, is I've been having a bit of rubber banding. And it's not my internet connection. I've checked. It's not my computer. I've checked. When it comes to how much process is being used. I don't know why. Just the connection to... I'm guessing there's so many people on for the summer thing. Or something. I must say, that training session was most exhilarating. There's nothing quite like the feeling of vanquishing fearsome foes and gaining confidence with every thrilling victory. You mean XP? On whether it'd be safe for me to do something like Omega, by which I'd be causing other people problems if me being a healer, you know. Rubber banding healers is no fun. You've proven the perfect mentor for the boy, Ishnai. Hells, I dare say Keurig here could learn a thing or two from you. My bard level's not that high. You've taught him not only how to wield his spells in battle, but how to maintain his focus in the face of danger. Yeah, by basically throwing him into water and telling him to swim, bitch. With those fundamentals under his belt, there's just a matter of time and practice before he's ready to face Phineas. I promise you, my friends, I will not let you down. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd best go and write down all I've learned today while it's fresh in my memory. Oh, that little gentleman goes. Such passion and determination. This must be the boy he always was. Before his time beyond the rift stole from him his memories and his spirit. He devotes himself to his training that he might help us fell Phineas and bring his friend a measure of salvation. There's no telling what the course of battle will take, but I suspect the boy will be forced to confront his past head-on, and it will not be easy for him. Yet I believe it is a necessary step for him in order to forge himself a new future. For Taenor's sake, and for the sake of those who call Armarag home, we must triumph in this battle. Also for outfits for me. I'm not shallow or vain. Shut up. Not to mention the sake of our coin purses, eh? That too, but I'm more for, like, going down to the bottom of the sea and, you know, getting outfits from the dude. At any rate, I shall leave you to your training and return to my own. The final confrontation is close at hand. We must be ready. Also, lore implications. I'm also a lore whore. So, Craig is worried Taylor's been acting strange of late. Well, look who's back, and looking more imposing than ever after 5 seconds. I might add, you're pleased to know that Taenor's command of his magics has advanced by leaps and bounds since you left. Says he's finally convinced that he can hold his own against Phineas. Truth be told, I worry about the boy. As devoted he is to his training, I can't help but notice a sad, uneasy look in his eyes from time to time. He insists it's nothing, of course, but I remain unconvinced. As a fellow mage, perhaps you could succeed in reaching out to him where I failed. See, the thing is, it's not because I'm a fellow mage. It's because I'm a main protagonist. If my autistic ass tried to get anything out of him in real life, it probably would very much fail. He should be around here somewhere. Go and find him and see if you can't offer him a few words of support, won't you? See, at least with games like this, I have multiple choices on how to fuck over conversations. And still have, you know, roll 20 on charisma kind of thing. Oh, hello there, Ishnai. Is there something I can do for you? Keurig is worried about me, you say? That's kind of him. I assure you, I'm completely fine. Stares in knowing better. I owe so much to both of you. You brought me back from beyond the rift, took me under your wing, trained me and comforted me to the point that my memories and my magic have both returned. I am finally ready to face my old friend in battle, and it's all because of you. And yet, there's a fear growing inside me, a fear that threatens to consume me. In my studies, I have learned much about the Sin Eaters. I learned of how those who fall to the most powerful Sin Eaters, like, Phineas become Sin Eaters themselves, doomed to live out their days as mindless, unholy abominations. If I were to lose focus in battle, and you or Craig were to suffer the same fate as Nyelbert, the only 3 friends I have known in the world, if I lost you all, how could I ever live with myself again? This thought, it shakes me to my very core. If you falter, we will be there for you. You're right. I mustn't forget I have 2 strong friends by my side to help me shoulder the burden. Thank you, friend. The task is a daunting one, but I trust in myself and in the strong and gentle friends who stand by my side. Nothing would make me happier than to help Nyelbert find peace, but that is not the only reason I fight this battle. I must repay you and Craig, yeah. Why is my mind dying on saying his name? Keurig, for all you've given me. A gift should come without expectations. Just throwing that out there. There's no need to replay gifts. Because gifts are given without thought of repayment. They're gifts. Not only did the 2 of you bring me back to this world, but you've instilled in me with a new found sense of purpose. And yet when the battle is done, you will leave this place. You will embark on new adventures with new companions. Worry not, I will not hold you back or stand in your way. You're a child. You need to have time being a child. There's another reason I must fight this battle. I must prove to you, all 3 of my friends, that I'm strong enough to get by on my own. You're still a child! Just because you're strong enough doesn't mean you should. There's a difference. Be strong, Tainor. You can do this. Sorry, perhaps I got a little carried away there. In any event, you should tell, Craig that I am ready. Besides, I'm quite sure Craig will keep you around like a little brother that will annoy each other. I asked Craig what he intends to do after the battle is over, and he just scowled and told me to focus on the task at hand. You think he's feeling sad about us splitting up too? Don't tell him I said this, of course. Yeah, he's, you know, a hunter and, you know, doesn't live out in the wilderness and can't hear what's right next to him being said. You're finally back, I see. I'm starting to get worried. I trust that means you're ready to do battle with Phineas. I am. Let's put an end to this nightmare and see Nyelbert and the other people of this land free. That's the spirit. All right. The plan is to lure Phineas to us by the same method as last time. We'll venture to the central hills of Amber, a safe distance away from the city, and Tainor will summon forth the Hollow. It should only be a matter of time before our quarry arrives. I believe our chances are best if we can lure Phineas to a wide open space, where we have the complete freedom to maneuver. The hills of Amber should suffice. If you really throw us away at once. And not bring me with you! Whoa! Bitches. You know, it might have been faster to teleport. I just realized, but never mind, I'm here! I couldn't be more proud of how much Tainor has grown since we first met him. Why, he's like the son I've never... Enough chit-chat, eh? We have found... Okay, so he's... Your father role instead of brother role. I'm ready, let us begin. Over there, it's him! Menacingly. Yes, I knew you would come. Well, I guess we won't be needing this anymore. Give up, Nyelbert! My spells are more than a match for your own. These are my friends, and I'll not let you take them. Do you hear me, Nyelbert? Your long nightmare and our shall end this day. Hi. How you doing? Leave the hollow to me, concentrate your attacks on our foe. I mean, yeah, sure. You're the boy, time to show what we've got. Everything and nothing at the same time. That's what we've got. Is that what my response is supposed to be? Keep a wild birth. Friend, lest you get summoned into the void. I mean... Sure. Was torn matter become whole? Sanctified fire. What if I unsanctify the fire? What does that feel like? What if I unsanctify the blizzard? Sorry, I'm just Responding to the name of his spells, which are interesting. Done it. The hollow is sealed. Good book. It was save your strength. I'm gonna try something if I do this. Yes. Fuck. Look out, here comes another one. Watch out, hurry. He gets to come to me! Like, he's the one standing next to the... Okay. I've done it. Alright. Damn it, are you alright, boy? He looks kind of tired. Pretty friends, my friend strengthens away. Did nobody pack an ether? My gods. Wait, perhaps we could use this hollows. It was swallowed up by the... Oh. Restore. Okay, there we go. Figured White, the best are still going. Tainer, how do you fare? Fine, leave the hollows to me. Yeah, but everything's fine! Also, by the way, thank you for letting me come in closer. Or not. Or not. Or not. Hey, my friends, I can summon no more strength. It's fine, sweetie. You did the best you could. In fact, I'd be more worried if I didn't have a heal, but I do, so no worries, hon. Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating! Continue your strength wanes. We mustn't let up the attack. I noticed. There we go. Master's found our weakness. Damned if he doesn't know what to do. We must hold our ground. I mean, even better, they were electric balls, you know, put electric play into this. Is sex always on my mind? Maybe. Actually, no, it's not, but I mean... Still fun to play around with. Why am I looking so surprised when I've already seen this before? I guess it's like... Forgive me, Tainor. Far and wide did I travel with my companions, all while searching for a way at all to bring you back to this world, and yet in the end it was all in vain. 7 seconds is being quite liberal, if you ask me. Though I treasured the adventures I had with Bert and the others, my choice that fateful day forever haunted me. What if I had run off with the stone and used its power to rescue as I always intended? What adventures might we have shared? I sunk into the depths of despair and felt myself a wretch for doing so. For what right do I have to pity myself when it was I who consigned you to a far crueler and tragic a fate? Whatever pain, whatever loss I knew is nothing compared to what you suffered, what you still suffer. Abandoned by your only friend, cast adrift in a cold, dark void until the end of time. Yes, no doubt you are still out there beyond the rift, cursing my name to this very day. It's not true, Nyelbert. I'm right here. And yet, even if you despise me with every fiber of your being, even still, I would give anything to see you one last time. You could curse me, revile me, rain fists and magics down upon me. It'd all be worth it. Just for a chance to say, I'm sorry. Stop it, Nyelbert. Please, stop saying those things. Even if you had your mind, your heart, your very humanity ripped from you, still, so, for all these years, you kept searching for me. How could I ever hate my best friend? Don't you see, old friend? It was Ishnai here who brought me back to this world. But it was you who guided her to me. You have suffered long enough, my friend. I can take care of myself now. You need worry about me no longer. So please, rest peacefully. Call me crazy, but damned if the boy's words didn't actually get through to him. Hey, I'm a liar and I know it. Woo! It's over, at last. You don't need to explain it to me. I know that Nyelbert we saw was just a memory, a reflection from the crystal. That my friend truly passed away years and years ago. Yet, even if those words will never reach Nyelbert, simply saying them aloud gave me a measure of peace. I have no regrets today. But should we be getting back to town before any more Sin Eaters take notice of us, yes? I'll say, after that battle, I should use a rest, and I reckon Ishnai here could use as well. Shall we head back to Mortsuk? Just as I am being attacked by... Ah! Y'all just leave to be attacked by the fucking face and hands? The rock. Yeah, we did what we had to do. I have no regrets. Well, if it isn't the woman of the hour, I'm happy to report the tales of our triumph have already spread across town like wildfire. Word has it that the merchants are so grateful that they intend to sweeten the bounty with a generous personal reward. My friends, I have no words to express my gratitude. Then don't. Thanks to you, Nyelbert has found peace, and I can finally close the book on this chapter of my past. Every day I thank the gods for having brought us together. The feeling's mutual, lad. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect when you popped out of that hole. But it's been a pleasure having you at our side. You know, I could make a, like, a child being born joke. And I could also make a joke about, hey, you have a new son. So tell me, now that you've made peace with your past, what do you plan to do with your future? You and Ishnai trained me well, and I'm quite confident I can hold my own on the battlefield. Perhaps I'll travel the land and see if I can use my ability to help those in need. If I didn't know any better, I think those were the words of someone twice your age. If that's truly your intention, then I have something of a plan. First, I'll need Ishnai's permission. He's not my son! It's just a thought I had, but... Let's say we give the lion's share of the bounty to Tainor here. I reckon he needs it more than we do, and besides, we couldn't have won the battle without him. I mean, he can have my amount as long as I keep the crystal. Because I want it for outfits, damn it. I knew you'd feel the same. It's the least we could do to help the boy forge a path and a future for himself. My friends, I could never take advantage of your kindness like that. I just want the goddamn crystal! Take the money! Think nothing of it. It's not easy for a boy your age to make his way in the world. This is the least we can do. Think of it as a parting gift from your brother and sister in arms. No! Your father and sister in arms. Thank you, Krieg. And thank you, Ishnai. As long as I live, I'll never forget your generosity. Finally, I have one last proposal for you, if you're keen to hear it. There's a bounty hunter I know. He holds his own with a bow, but he's always thought he could take on bigger marks if he had a skilled mage at his side. If you're looking for a partner, that is. Just say it's you! Don't beat around the goddamn tree. Craig, you couldn't possibly mean... Of course I'm saying it. So what'll it be? Yes! 1,000 times yes! Why, nothing would make me happier. Then I suppose that settles it. Welcome aboard, lad. I got a feeling this is only beginning of a rewarding relationship. Well, not only that is, if y'all stay together, it's not really splitting up the reward, is it? On that note, I do believe my partner and I are off to the Crystarium to find ourselves a new mark. If it's not too much to ask, why don't you join us there? I still owe you for... your share of the bounty, and I reckon it'd be a good place to say our proper farewells. I don't have to spend money on this. I'll spend the money on teleporting to get the... Probably want to do a bit of mending. Surprisingly, no, apparently. Okay. Hi, Tenor. The path ahead will not be an easy one, but there's one thing I know. Where I once feared the future, I now welcome it. Ah, Ishnai, glad you could join us. Tenor and I had just arrived a short while ago ourselves. The boy's keen on starting his new life as a bounty hunter, to say the least. He's got no end of questions, that one. But there's only so much I can teach him. The rest he'll have to learn from experience. And so I intend to do what I can to show him the world, and keep him safe. Like a son. Come on, like a son! Come on! Don't worry about us. Between my bow and his magics, I reckon we'll be able to hold our own out there. That is, should we ever find ourselves on the trail of a particular nasty foe, I hope you're not averse for lending us your strength once more. Yes, somehow I have a feeling it won't take another 100 years for our paths to cross again. Until then, friends, stay sheltered from the shade. Is it, though? Because I don't feel like after I leave this world I'll be coming particularly back. Each day I endeavor to repay my debt to Craig as best I can. Preparing our meals, managing our funding, studying my magic. He tells me I work too hard, but as I always tell him, I have 100 years of my life to make up for. By being a child, not being an adult on this. For a boy his age, Tiner's got a good head on his shoulders. Why, he's already tightened our finances considerably, mostly by cutting back on my liquor budget. Yeah, the thing with stuff like this is it always ends up being that we do all this stuff in these places and don't really come back to it unless I'm doing, like, side missions. It's not... Oh! Also, speaking of don't really come back to it to do much, I need to jump over to Doma and do the... I figured I might as well not give any money to Doma, because it'll stop me because I won't do the math correctly. And it'll send me around to read aloud shit. $2,000. I did not think through this. That is 30,000. Nope. Yep. I don't think... That should just be the statement. I don't think. $50s. See, unable to... I wish that... I wish I had enough brain power for this shit. Which I don't. Maybe someday I'll figure this out. What is it? I have a stupid question. Night, Lone Wolf! I know I could probably look up, but I'm not gonna. $75. 85. 95. So that is a 99. I wish I was smart. What are sellers? Okay, so 99 and 75. Oh, it's actually it exceeds it. Damn it. I am a genius in that I am not. I'm also tired. That's a bit much. Don't know why I'm even trying at this rate. If I have to talk to somebody else, I'll go talk to him. On behalf of Kudzu, thank you for your support. Inform you of great strides in the efforts to rebuild the Enclave. grumpy man is standing out in the rain like it's not raining. Woo! Owing your contributions, the yard has seen further development. Continue. Will you let me donate more without having to talk to anybody? The answer is no! We're just gonna express how grateful. We don't... good, then don't express it. If you recall, Master Suzuki bade us allocate sources for the reconstruction for housing for the recent return of refugees. Oh, it's Mr. Clean. Though they have not yet finished, the progress has been most swift, and as soon as we are able to give our brothers and sisters a proper welcome home. Some improvements have also been made to the buildings behind me. Master can tell you more if you like. I don't care. Let me donate. Cut. Not interested? No, I'm not! When we return. Ah! Well met, my friend. Well met. Not really well met. I don't know. It's still not much, I know. A ship in dry dock only at the beginning to take shape, and yet, when I look at it, I feel a stirring in my breast. Might be a heart attack. You wonder as to the purpose of the yonder building. It is to serve as a storefront. Of late, the Enclave has seen an increase in traffic. Visitors from near and far. We cannot afford to give them anything less than the best impression, so I thought to sell decorations and other colorful paper craft. Perchance you're familiar with the kazagu... Ah yes, the word you know for this. Pinwheels. Miniature windmills made from paper, yes? As the wind blows, the little wheels spin. A simple child's pleasure to look on one held in hand, perhaps, but the sight of many arranged is rather more of a grand spectacle. Still, I expect little profit when it comes to the sales to what few customers we receive here. Wholesale traders remain the key to our success. The other day, Kora told me that they had a promising lead, but she has yet to give me further details. I cannot help but wonder what sort of individual or concern they are. Master! Ishnai! I had a mind to speak with both of you. I have news regarding a concern willing to purchase our paper wholesale. Do you now? We were just discussing that very subject. I know not if you were aware, but we were contacted by the Kudzu before we left Eorzea, and on their behalf explored various avenues by which we might sell paper and papercraft to the merchants of the West. Through an intermediary, we contracted several trading concerns. One rather and highly successful company expressed an interest in entertaining an arrangement. I can say with some confidence that they will do their utmost to ensure that we all profit. Well, such wonderful news, though I must ask, what company in question? If it's as successful as you say, perhaps our Eorzean patron knows of it. You seem worried. Rena's House of Splendors. Surely nothing. I'd sooner suggest they sell their souls to a voice then. I will have to die with 2 hovered misgivings. Every man, woman, and child of Revenant's Toll well knows her reputation. But 'tis better to give such a ruthless merchant as an ally rather than a foe, is it not? None will fight more fervently on her behalf. I pray. I suspect there's a story I'm not being told. Regardless, we have found a partner, and this is a positive development, yes? Then we shall resume our labors and strive to complete our paper mill as soon as possible. Back to work, everyone! Construction prepared to enter a contract with Rena's House of Splendors, from which Doma could surely profit! Surely! Surely! But her name's not Shirley. Bad joke. Bad joke. The woman who heads that concern, Rowena, you know of her? If she's indeed as ruthless a merchant as our return comrades say, then we shall endeavor to give her no reason to question our craftsmanship. Can I now? On behalf of support, blah 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 blah. Give them money. Pleased to inform you of great strides in our efforts to rebuild. I noticed. In fact, literally, from me walking across here, it's suddenly so much better. Contributes to the artist seen further development. Cool, cool, cool. You would see even more further development? Let me donate! Weekly budget 800. I am. Oh, 5 is. Well, so it's gonna be 4. Ever so kind donation limit weekly budget. Blah, 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 blah. What else was I gonna do? All right. Anything else in this general area of the world? If not, I'm running back to the Crystarium. Mostly because it's cheaper than to jump, since I have the teleport there, than to teleport. Ah, the cups. And then, of course, go do the pixie quest. And I might start on the Omega quest finally. Omega's a 71. But you also won't be getting XP for it, I don't think. So I won't do my just get money. I don't think. Well, when you're running it, you'll actually get it, but I mean the outside quests for it. Change the bits. I'm not sure if I like that any better. I like the gloves though. Yeah, skirt's nice for some things, I guess. The fact that only one of these is dyeable. Anyways. Alright. Let me move this to the Castorium. Trying to decide if I really like that design or not. Of course, having it so close to the skirt makes it obvious that the red on the skirt is actually different. Alright. Where do I start the Omega Quest? Ah! Oh wait, no, I'm doing the fairy quest. But I'm not sure if my voice can actually handle during this tonight. Thoughts. I'll be fine if I don't move it. Alright. In the end, there's Bagger's Reach. Biggs and Wedge! Well, I'll be damned, Ishnai. If it isn't fate, I don't know what is. Yeah, fate. Wedge wears the expression of a man that's at his wit's end. Hopefully I can get at least to the first part of the first trial dungeon for this, and then probably I'll end it after that. So my voice is starting to go again. Gasp! Ishnai! Thank the gods you're here! We need your help! As usual. In case you haven't heard, we set up operations here in Ragar's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we haven't seen the last of things since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We now know that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinct-looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, only you know what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we're getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered, well, you might call a problem. Might? May happen to be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. I love their being vague as fuck. Night, a small bit. A small mite. A smighty bit. Oh, hi, Nero. Oh, come now, Chief. This isn't terribly constructive. Just fuck already. Go on, suggest something. I'll be sure to do the exact bloody opposite. Just fuck already! Ahem, sorry. Spot the problem? Them not fucking to get it over with? Yeah. So much for improved efficiency. Surprised? So are we. He's been brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you? You will play no part in this investigation. Your motives were dubious from the first, and no doubt you've has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in the Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues, not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know, I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Sorry, it's just that, Then I trust you'll thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. Yeah, I know, right? How to make a face look more punchable. His employment is to be terminated, effective immediately. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full. And it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 of what you get was the agreement. Look, whatever disagreements you've had in the past, the fact is we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to Ironworks. Then pay him a ransom in advance? Humph! Give me strength! That's just been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. Let me know how it's going, I'm leaving. Bye! Tis not like you to shriek your duties, hero. This isn't really my duty on this. This sounds like a you problem. I just follow around and do other things. Also, I'm not here to put up with two bastards who won't, you know, go shut up and fuck already. And are you not therefore, were you not present at Omega's activation? And are you not therefore jointly responsible for the havoc it may wreak if left to its own devices? I think we both know the answer. Yeah! Just tell me where you find it after you find it. It sounds like right now y'all are busy, you know, yelling and not fucking. I mean, yelling can involve fucking, but I mean, not doing both at the same time. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. Can a chaperone lock you two in the same room so you can get this over with? The realm's savior watching my every move. I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. See, the thing is, chaperone implies that I understand the mechanics by which you're working by. Therefore, we'll know if you're trying to pull the wool over my eyes. But you know more about this technology than I do. Therefore, you can convince me that it makes fucking cheese toast for all I care, and it wouldn't. But I wouldn't know the difference. Until it tried to attack and kill me. Forgive me, Ishnai. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. Fuck if I don't always end up in it, though. I didn't even know you were here. I kind of wish I wasn't. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers. And even if it was damaged during the encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we will be able to disable it from unaided. We've got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I for one would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Yeah, you say old friend as though to sit here and go, yeah, you know this relationship you want to keep, old friend? You've been around for a while, old friend? This isn't emotional manipulation, old friend! Then it's settled. Chief! We have a problem! Oh, good that we have it settled already. The etheric concentration levels at the yawn are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we checked them, they doubled again. What? But that could only mean... Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. As in, send me there, right? Biggs, Wedge, Ishnai, I need you with me with the yawn, just the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Oh yeah, and Nero. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief, watch yourself out there. Am I to stay and mind the shop too? No, no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. I thought I was the chaperone. Go ahead! You two could go... Yeah. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want to remind you something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks Creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten, not supremacy through elegant ingenuity. Breach this contract, and I will have my pound of flesh. Pound? 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 Sorry, I had to. I'll take care of things here. Look after everyone for me, alright? I need the boys back and innovating before our customers tire of our current offerings. I didn't realize this was down here. Ew. So I like the coloration of it. I wish there was a dye that was more that, you know, purple magenta color. Yeah, just stating. Crikey, it was just a plain old hole before. Well, somebody filled her up. I've got a bad feeling about this. Ha! Would you look at that? Will the sex jokes end? No! It's the ooze. What in the seventh hell is going on here? They're just filling the hole. A veritable sea of condensed aether. Our precious has been busy. You know, I was making jokes, but you did not have to put it that way. What villainy is this? Oh. Hi, Dragon Lord. Good of you to show up this time. In slumber sweet I have lain since the mine offspring's war did end, with man did end. Yet I could not choose but stir at this abhorrent stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. We know. Long have we known one another. Our history spanneth aeons and stars. What? What? Oh god, what's happening? Oh god, it's cute. Oh god, it's cuter. Oh god, the Quetzalcoatl's after him. Let's continue to stand here. Chief, get out of there! Do you see the ghost? It can't hurt you. You're not dead? Apparently not. It passed straight through me, as if it was some sort of illusion. Or ghost! Etheric ghost illusion. 'Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving aether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but no doubt it will become a corporal threat ere long. So he created Shinryu. No, it was supposed to stop Shinryu, but I mean, it's a Quetzalcoatl. I don't know if that's the name of it. Actually, it's just that's what a Quetzalcoatl is—a winged snake. Whatever it is, it's gone. And also, Quetzalcoatl is one of the guardian forces in Final Fantasy VIII. While this particular thing remains, so it's corporal enough to make a splash, but not corporal enough to actually be eating people. Cool. Cling? Wah? Cling? If it looks like a chocobo and Quay is like a chocobo, this looks too adorable to be a chocobo, though. I think it's probably a chocobo! My Boko's cuter. Kinda. I will fight you. It looks like a chocobo the same way a mammoth looks like a person. You know what I mean? Kind of like how Lalafels look like people. You heard him, Quay, didn't you? He's a chocobo, I'm sure of it. Fascinating. We should dissect it. In the name of science. Nero? No. I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't seem to pose any immediate threat. Don't let its cuteness disarm you. After all, I'm cute and fluffy. Quay? The way Quay isn't unlike a chocobo, but it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. Quay? It's definitely a chocobo, trust me on this. The ones we Lalafell ride are all about this side, aren't they? I suppose. Alright, let's go with chocobo for now. Well, this one has more anime eyes. Thy mistress' blessing extendeth unto this creature's soul, then. Extendeth not onto the creature's soul, then. Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Ishnai, are you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Oh yeah, this has been Songa, you know, the king of the fucking dragons. Hey, Static Fox! The Mitsugama, who fought and fell in the Battle of Silverchiel Skies? And here I was content to be traveling with a companion of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something you do not. That being relevant knowledge. There is much we could learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It appeared in the records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith, and said records have been but one thing to say. Omega activation successful. Oh, and then the entire world disappeared? I mean, Oh, in the centuries that followed, the Allegan enjoyed rapid technological development. But there was nary a mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assumed that the Allegans built it, but I have no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgard Soma tells us that it's not even of our world. Surprise, surprise! Just so, it haileth from another star. Is it an actual star, or is it a shard of our own star? I'm doing well. My voice is still kind of going, so I might not stream as long as I did before, but you know how many times I've said that before and still continued streaming. And that I will not say. I have spoken to this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, where it does reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight. Yet, being weak, it chose to flight instead, and thus crossed over into this world. Ordered to fight by Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying jump in and we should just jump in? The primordial goo? Let's jump in the primordial goo! You have not the fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into the Omega's domain. Once there, the being shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If thine intent is to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. So, can you really show us around inside the hole, can you? Sex joke. Click, 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 click. Are we seriously thinking about going in a dip in that pink mug? Primordial goo? Yeah, of course, everything will be fine. I mean, I have the blessing of Hydaelyn. Not sure if it's for you. I'm not too keen in this jumping idea. There are rocks that can swim better than me. That's what she said. I know, right? The stage just keeps getting better and better. Koi! Koi! Well, I doubt any of us imagined it would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given us his assurance. Let us continue our investigation into the yawn. I have already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? No. Probably gonna switch to a healer since I know. Or maybe my red mage. Actually, I'm surprised my red mage actually... Oh, probably should switch out the head thing. And body. That really doesn't matter right now. Well, I doubt anything Any of us imagined things would come to this, but Father of the Dragons, let's go to the yawn. Yes. What's in there? Need to be ready for anything. Yeah. See. Let us begin! Play, play, play. Love that everybody except for the fucking Chocobos call her for real. Kind of like, what is this place? What's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. We're all dead. The dragon was playing tricks with us. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome home. I mean, welcome, mortals. I don't like this. I am Omega. I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent, Leap. Can you give me more information? Experiment, if you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little bit more than that. Thank you, Sid. The one who's reasonable here, unlike my character. Who just says, okay, what do you want me to do? We're disappearing! Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Beep. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Leave? Hey, Boko, what should we do? I know it says Chocobo. Thank you for your cooperation. You're provisionally assigned to the Alpha group. Also, I'm gonna throw this out there. Just because the bird said that we consented doesn't mean that we actually consented for legal purposes and liability purposes and all other stuff. Oh my god, I'm in the digital world. Fox! I'm in the digital world! Save me! Literal eggs. The interdimensional rift. Ethereal rift. Looks like a matter of tower or egg, or maybe both. Aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. Why though? To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. I don't think anybody but me, and maybe Sid a little bit, can fight. That which you identify as a Chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignment is This assignation is tentative, however, For thinking of assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Do we have to fight? I mean, yes, this is part of the game, but I mean, combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? No. Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, though through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Delta Escape test world beyond. Oh, the digital world. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the risk. Stab o'clock. If your number only Alpha is at present. That's the reason why he's actually before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Existentialism. Existential. Okay, Birdie. Too bad, you know, nobody can hear his manic laughter. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could foresee this. Oh, right, you can fight too, but I keep kicking your ass every day to do the roulette, so I keep forgetting that you can. We are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summarily erasure, as I'm sure you'll agree. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiments. Would you transfer your authorization to us? Has the cock become inside me? Is that why it disappeared? I don't like this. The cock and I have joined, you know, together, the chocobo. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. Shooting. No telling what awaits. Stay sharp. Rather than stay flat? So where exactly do we go? Would it help if there were a path? I think this floor moves. Oh. Let the fun begin. Yeah, sure. Hi! Take the lead, Ishnai. We'll follow. Level checker. Higher than this. What do you want from me? Expect we're about to find out. I hit it, though. No good. It's some kind of... Yeah, I noticed! Some kind of barrier... barriers are my specialty. I'll have this down before you know it. We have the hacker of the group. No, this is my kind of battle. I think we've angered the cube. Get back to fucking Minecraft. White flame. Oh, it changes into life form. I also wanted that. They tend to around me for some reason. I mean, it's not like I... You good, sir? Another one. Seems they'll continue spawning as long as the monitor is operational. Well, it is a lever checker. Yeah, it's out of commission. The trick is to reverse the barrier's energy current. Don't say that too loud so that they figure out you figured it out. So that, you know, they'll change it up for the next one. You know, we're working against an intelligence here. A learning intelligence. We think, by the sound of it. Some kind of teleporter? I don't know, touch it! Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it! Let's be quick on our way. I'll give it a try. Hey, wait! Someone's eager. Let's follow him. And I am here. I'm just here. Ugh, there's more this time. Yet another model. Right, same approach as before. Biggs and well wedged, the monitor is yours. Just whenever you're ready. I've been ready for however long it took me to continuously not actually be able to teleport. I think we're doing fine. I don't know why y'all are complaining. Come on, old man. Keep up with me. No, wait. Y'all are usually, you know, working on engineering stuff, so I mean I can kind of understand kind of being a... harder for y'all. Yeah, you are none more down. Am I in form or what today? I mean, you are a form. Does that count as a compliment? You are a form. Yeah, look, another teleporter. Let me touch, let me touch, let me touch. Moving along like clockwork. Don't jinx it! You know, no hesitation. Of course, we're mortal. No, of course we know no hesitation. I have no fucking survival instincts. At all. None. The structure must be ahead the Delta Escape. Oh. King Mickey's Castle. Technically, it says there's more cubes too. They're almost there. Just 10? What kind of betting man are you? This time you get the monitor as well. Should think I'm no less qualified to tinker with these toys. I sense a formidable presence. Darth Vader? I mean, that's something. Do I have to hide behind things again? It's doing a meteor! Duty complete. Woo! Are there it? 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 Or maybe there? Or kind of sort of maybe kind of Are we almost to King Mickey's castle? Or the digital world King Castle or whatever. That's our goal. Delta escape. Union escape. I mean, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us there? Omega said that group subjects by dimension. If creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate wheat from the chaff, it would seem that's certain that far greater challenges await inside those egg-like objects, our fellow test subjects, most like. But I am not concerned about what to make of that castle. Could somehow be connected to the subjects? Kawaii! 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 Alpha! But hold on a moment. Shouldn't you either one or the other of us be translucent? Subjects confirmed to have arrived at Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you're approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Thanks? Nevertheless, you're now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. Thank you! As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There's a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in battle. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Bleep. So, the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted. Eh, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to Deltascape, I suggest we open a base of operations here. Cool! This music. I was thinking about asking the crew to throw some supplies in after us, but only gods know if they'll make it here in one piece. You can bet they wouldn't be right up if they did, though. Woo, all that jumping and fading and fighting really took it out of me. What I need now is a steaming hot cup of tea, and nothing better makes a better brew than Mark 14 Thermocoil Boilmaster, coming soon to Garland Ironworks approved vendor near you. Sorry, Jesse made me do it. Jesse's not here, though. Clay. Sweet. Quite impressive for an improvised arrangement, if I do say so myself. Where were you carrying this? Now let's see what we learned from our endeavor hosts. It's somewhat cobbled together, but should suffice as a base operation. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we'll wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. I have no doubt. Sure. Alright. I'm getting really tired. I might end the stream for the night early. Well, let me phrase that. My voice is getting really tired. Cat. No. Stop, cat. Let me find somebody to raid and we'll go. Cat, don't knock that over, please! Scat. Scat, cat. Yeah, cat. Alright, I have somebody. Stop. Okay. Alright, y'all. This is Ishnai Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. Sorry, I'm just... My voice is going and I'm really tired. Night-night! That's fine.